Check it out. This is really cool. New feature drop in CRMX under funnels and websites. You'll find across the top, right to here, QR codes. Now you can generate QR codes right within your app. You don't have to go get go Google a free thing like we've all done in the past or paid. There's paid ones out there too that I've personally used. And now it's built in. No more worrying about trying to figure this out. It's built in. So QR codes, for those of you who have not used them, it's great for printed materials, like direct mail, sales letters that you send, things at events, slideshows, slide decks, even if it's digital products like you're on a webinar, people like to scan it with their phone if they're watching from their laptop. And you could even take a snapshot off your phone of a QR code and it'll scan it as well. So the point is QR codes are both for print and digital mediums to get people to go to a certain landing page, a certain action you want them to take. For instance, like drop a review on Google. And you can see I just created one here. You can also do a generic one that goes right to a funnel that you've created inside of CRMX, a landing page, a website, whatever you want. You can get, essentially you're directing them from the QR code, and it's an easy call to action. People are now very much trained mentally to just scan the thing and see what it is, right? What's cool though is not just about creating them. You can customize them with your own brand, as you can see here. I created one here that is, you can choose your type, your additional information, and your QR code and shape. And I just chose in the drop down, it has some default ones. And then, of course, because I've already connected my Google account, it knew to go review this, and I can put my Google account here, whatever I want it to go to. Okay, like meaning my review page, that is. Then I can, this call to action, this header text is right here. Drop a review. You can change the font and the text color. The footer, you can put a logo or no logo. You can say company name or no company name, and you can upload that image here. Then from there, it's going to take you to the background color being right here, the actual white in the background there, see, of the QR code. So I'm going to keep this one white, for instance, and you can go and customize this whole thing, the border, the shape and form of the actual QR code things here. You can make it more square, rounded corners, round. So it's up to you on how you want to do it. And then these are the mark centers. These are the marker border. See these right here? They're just changing for fun here, the different looks. And then the actual center, you can make them square or round as well. And then again, you can choose a logo to go in the middle of the QR code. So if this is a Google review, I'm going to put the Google review just for fun. You don't have to put anything. You can just do this. And you can then go page background, which is the actual page, this whole thing in the background here. So point is, this is pretty powerful. It's really, and then you can just download it from here and use it and put it on any marketing materials. What I love though is not just about creating a QR code. We can go create those for free anywhere, right? It's about the analytics. It's about knowing right within the app that you can see and measure your results. So I don't have any scans on this new one I just created, but you can say QR codes right here, right under analytics, and it's all under the same analytics. Instead of funnels, you can go to QR codes, and I only have one. I can do online review link, and I can see how many QR scans or unique, and then unique QR scans, because somebody can scan it multiple times, right? So unique is just how many people versus how many times over here. And then you have the date. And I'm sure this reporting will get, our team will get this more and more robust where we can track it even more. What's cool though, that's coming out is you can actually then, of course, if it's a QR scan, you can mark the lead source as such. This was a lead from QR code X. So it's really nice to have, that's coming soon, and inside of the automations where you'll be able to create a trigger or a action, that says when this is scanned, then put the lead source as, right? So that's coming soon, but for now, what you're going to want to do is just do QR scans and unique QR scans for your reporting, and you can see how that went, and if it's working, you can see which QR codes are working best. In other words, you can do a split test and be able to run a side-by-side QR code, you know, if this is a trade show event, let's say you go to trade shows or like expos, and you have one banner that is the same call to action, but you have it on this side of your booth and the other one's this side of your booth, and you just want to see which one gets scanned more, you can create two different codes and print them on those banners and see which one. You can do those types of split tests. Same thing with calls to action at your trade show. I've done this as well, where you put them on a printed sheet like a handout, like a flyer, and one of them is this call to action A. The other one's another free giveaway or call to action. You want to see which one you should do on the next trade show and replicate that. You can see which ones are winning, which people, what thing people want to scan and do. So the same thing applies in your funnels and anywhere else you want to do these QR codes. That's how I would be using them, and any other creative ideas, share in the community, and I'm sure we can all come up with some great ways to use this new tool and be able to increase our conversions. All right, hope you enjoy this new feature. It's available immediately. You can go in and start using it right now.